Hello and welcome to Matt's Rocks. Today I've put together a 5 rock video. I had 5 slabs of, or I had a Lake Superior agate I cut into 5 slabs, and each video is over an hour long, so I put them all together and made a shorter video. I'm not sure the final length of it yet because this is, it's not, I got to put this into the footage that I've got, but it's like 32 minutes long right now, but it should be a lot longer. But here's one of them, and I wanted to show you the, let me put my glasses on here, make sure I got the right side up. Okay, I wanted to show you the parallax banding in it. Hopefully this will come through, but as you can see, as I tilt it on those top lines up here, on the top white lines, they've got enough clear agate in between them that it lets the light go down in, and when you tilt it, it makes it look like shadows moving in, like it's got water in it, like there's water moving inside of the stone. Hopefully that's coming through. I'll have to check when I edit this, add it to it. And there's the back side of it. This is the one that had the vug in it, that had all the rust inside it. I put it in iron out and got most of that rust out, so now all you can see is the carnelian colored or smoky quartz crystals in it. You get carnelian and yellowish on quartz is usually because it's a smoky quartz. And here's one of the other ones. That's not the biggest one. This is the biggest hole that was in it. Right there on that end. Hopefully that's coming through good too. And let me find the shadow bands in it real quick. I think I gave away the 2 stones that had shadow banding in them the most. There's a little bit in this small upper section where the white lines are at, but not much. I think I gave away the other 2 had all kinds of bands in it. Now I think this vug here goes all the way through to this little bitty vug inside that agate fortification pocket there. They're both on the top side. Let me flip it up where you can see both ends at the same time. And I think it goes from here clear up to the top also. And then here's the last one. The last one didn't have a whole lot of, I don't think it had any shadow banding in it. It was just too small of a vug. Yep. Let me get my light out. And this is the small end piece. Of course, that other one was too, that rounded one with the 2 vugs in it. This is the end piece, and you can see a little bit of lines up in the darker brown up towards the top, but they seem to be more like inclusions rather than fortification lines. And then you've got that little fortification pocket there at the bottom, and there aren't any parallax bands in there. I don't know if I showed you these. This one shows it on the thinner sides where the lighter stuff's at, or shows the light through anyway. Look through your glasses, dummy. I was looking over top of my glasses. I couldn't see the stone. It's the same color as my fingers mostly. You can't see it on this back side because it's taller. And it's got that white in there, so you can't really see it coming through very good through that section. But you can see all the lines. Part of the reason I left that vug in is because you can see all the lines in that vug. there are still fortification lines in it, so that's another reason why I left it. Plus, it'd pretty much waste the rest of the stone if I tried to do anything with it. I don't think I showed you this one with... Yeah, this one doesn't have... The only place the light comes through on this last one is in the brown, because it's more of a clear color. But the white doesn't really show through all that much. Get my fingers out of the way. Try not to blind you with the light. So it shows a little bit of light. Anyway, those are the only three I could find. I must have given the other one away, the other two away. I've given several cabs away. Every once in a while somebody would come by and just look at them, and I'll show them rocks, and they say, "Oh, that looks good. Here, take it." Not that I've got that many that I can get rid of yet, but I've got a box about yay with 4 Plano boxes in it that's got cabs in it. Some of them are samples. But anyway, I figured I'd show you those and let you know that the only footage I left in of the actual grinding was on the first stone that I did. And that's the stuff that I speeded up just to make it a short video in case people aren't interested in all the grinding process of it. They just want to see the finished stone. And so I'm still haven't had any feedback yet. I haven't had any comments yet. It's only been 10, 11 days, 12 days since I started posting videos. And I've got a lot of stuff that I'm going to post, and we're going to have a lot of sunny weather here for the next week, so I'll be uploading quite a few more, I think. I don't know how many more, but because it depends on my service. My hotspot on my phone only allows me so many hours of hotspot, or so many gigs of hotspot, before it starts slowing everything down, and that's what I have to use to upload my videos, is my hotspot on my phone, because my satellite for my internet and my TV is satellite, and it just doesn't. When there's a little bit of clouds in the sky, it don't have to be raining. They don't have to be dark clouds. As long as there's clouds in the sky, I don't get internet. That's the trouble with living out in the country. But anyway, so the final shots at the end of the video are there's 5 spots, or 5 clips that I've added in there, 5 clips that I put in there that shows me showing you the stones after I'm finished with them, after I get done with this last wheel, the 3000 grit. And one of them I think I took to my flat lap, but I didn't even bother to put that in there because I didn't talk during any of it, and you couldn't see what I was doing because my hand was covering up the stone pretty much. So I didn't figure there was any sense in leaving that in there. And but I'm trying to get this where I can get two types of audiences. One that wants to watch the stones and watch how you do the stones and the grinding and all of that stuff. And another one and the other audience is the ones that just like to see the stones polished in their final stage, or in their final iteration, if you so to speak. And so that's why I put all these together. Plus, it's going to make it where you don't have to sit for 6, 7, 8 hours of video just to watch those same 5 cabs get done. And I'm also going to put an outro on there. Now, I some of this on the end, I think the last 2, I cut these all in December last year, and it was cold. So my heater kicked on a couple of times. I've got a air conditioner heater, the portable type, and I'm out here in the garage, of course, and that's why you'll notice the pink on the walls is styrofoam insulation. I didn't have that before, and so that's why the heater was running so fast. I did turn it on this morning because it was 45 degrees when I got out here this morning, but I've since shut it off just because I remembered from yesterday all the noise it made. Now the air conditioner side of it doesn't make as much noise as the heater side of it does, but that's beside the point. Sorry for the loudness on the last of it, and I had to turn up the volume on those. I had to spice up the volume on those just so that you could hear what I was saying. And I don't know how good I come across with yet on the, because I haven't watched the whole thing all the way through yet. I'm not sure how much of that parallax banding, or shadow banding they call it, how much of that got through as far as the explanation of why it happens, how it happens, that kind of stuff. But it is a pretty sought after portion of agates. That and never mind. I can't think of what it's called right now. When it reflects rainbow colored lights. Theo Callison is the one I learned all that from. He's another YouTuber that puts out videos from Montana, which I'm hoping to go there one of these days, hopefully next year. But anyway, so thanks for watching, and here's the video. I may have to add, I will add on another outro. I'll go ahead and record an outro right after this, and put on the back of it, because I don't think I got very good of an outro on that last one. At the time, I wasn't posting to YouTube yet, and I just said thanks for watching and shut off the camera. So thank you very much, and here's the video. Well, welcome to Matt's Rocks. Today I'm going to be working on this white Lake Superior agate, white and brownish gray. I've got 5 other. Let me put some water on there. And it's got quite a bit of parallax banding in it, if you can see the shift. Excuse me. In it. But it's pretty nice agate. I've got 4 other pieces. I cut one agate into 5 slabs. These 2 are, these ones, this is an end. This is a pretty good one. This is the other end, the other heel. But it's pretty clear. This other agate around behind it's fairly clear, as you can see. The lets quite a bit of light through, even as it is, as dark as it is. So it's going to be pretty, with a little bitty fortification pocket in it. The rest of it chalcedony, I think. Let me look, see if it's got lines in it. Ooh, there are bands in there. They're not very bright, but there's still bands going out from around that. Hopefully you can see them on this. Maybe not. But, and then there's got this 4th piece here. It's got a pretty good sized brown band around the outside edge of agate, and a smaller pocket on the other side. I didn't wipe it all or wet it all down. But I'll be doing these one video at a time, I think, rather than doing them all at the same time, because it's taking about 2 hours a piece. And I figure once I get figured out whether I'm going to show it full length or fast forward through the wheel, the noisy process, the tedious part, I'll figure that out before I put the video out. If I put the videos out, I haven't put any out yet. But I want to, and I'm hoping to, but I want to mix them up with a few rock finding videos, rock hounding videos, where I go out and look for rocks, but I haven't done that. Well, I can't really do that around here. There's not much I can get around here. I've done it around here, and just basically chert and quartzite and a little bit of jasper, not a lot. Jasper is pretty rare, and it's pretty rare to find it fully formed rather than still kind of sandy, gritty gritty like quartzite or sand. But I'm going to be going next spring out to Arizona and Utah and around in that area to try to find a bunch of stuff. I'd rather go find it. I did pay a bunch of money for, well, I didn't pay a bunch of money, but I bought some Brazilian agates and did those. I've been doing those. I've still got quite a bit of those to do, but they're just not working out where you can use them for jewelry, because they're, other than cabs about like this, you know, that's a pretty good sized cab, and you can't really cut that up and make a decent looking cab without sacrificing part of your center pocket of agate, you know. So I try not to do that when I can, but you can also use this as like a display piece, put it on a little tripod. I've got some of those, and that's the way my Brazilian agate's turning out. I bought it in too big of chunks, I think is what it was, because I wanted to cut it up and slab it, and I didn't, and I wasn't familiar enough with it. I just got a good deal on it, so I bought it. But these here I got at a rock shop just south of here in Macanda. I had to buy these agates. I just did a red one earlier today. I've got 4 pieces of it, but I'm going to do those in individual videos too. Okay, so let's get started. I need to stop yakking. Video just getting longer as I speak. This one's not as fractured up as the other one, I hope. It doesn't look like any of these actually go all the way across, or all the way through anywhere, hopefully. These were kind of hard to do because I cut them freehand, so you can see that this end is, this top side is wider than this bottom side, so it's kind of a pie-shaped wedge. So was the other ones. The red one was too. I forgot to zoom that in. I better do that now. Line it up on those last wheels so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. the other one's closed like I thought I did. There is a little bit of dullness in that area that's not quite domed enough. So I had to put some pressure on it. And that's more of that same agate too. So this side's done. Or this whole thing's done. Can you see the shadow here in this lower white band? There's like a line that comes through here when you tilt it. Now if I turn that the other way. Another one down on this side. And actually this top part is the lower part I was showing you earlier. I hope that's coming through on the video. Excuse me. And this other side, it's just moving all over the place. But I can get it showing up. I think I can see a little of it. But that's this one all finished. Happy with this one. I think this one, I like this one better than, I told you I was going to show you both of these. Keep a hold of it really good. Show you what I got. See how those little dull spots in there that I'm going to be taking out. Now let me do this too, so I don't have to do this after I get done, when I haven't showed you yet. Look how much light comes through it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like this agate. At least get them smaller. But this one I can't. I don't want to put this into cerium oxide. Because it will get down in that bigger bugs. Those bugs, I might not be able to get it out. Or we're going to have enough trouble getting the stuff that's in there out. I've seen some of that rust that doesn't come out, and it may not be rust, it may be rhyolite. And if it is rhyolite, I don't think the muriatic acid would take it out either. Okay. So there it is. You can see some of the lines on this side. Now recovered. Here's the back. I'm getting the parallax bands to move in there. And then we've got more parallax bands here on this back side. Down in this lower white, and some of it goes up into this gray above it. But I don't think we've got any going on this other side in the little white bands around this bug, at the top of this bug. I don't think we've got anything in it, no parallax. But that's it, and it's done. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the iron out. See if I can't get some more rust out of there. Looks like I've got a little bit of white sandy crystals down in the bottom down there that are big, or a chunk of white that looks like a piece of sand or a piece of rock. And I've still got inclusions in the center of this little bug here. Make it look a little like spall marks, but they're not. It does look a little cloudy. I think that's the inside. Looks like it's in the stone outside. Reflection across it, you can't tell. Fortification in the center more reddish yellow color, but they look, in the reflection, they look like well, that's it for that stuff. Okay, I lost the footage of the last section, or the last clip for this rock when I finished polishing it off at the closeout portion. I just did a copy, or did another one, trying to make up for that, and I forgot to put on my microphone. Let me turn this back over where I can see where okay, this is the rock polished up, and you can see the parallax banding all across the top of this section here. It's got some nice parallax banding in it. Hopefully that's showing up. I don't have my monitor up, my tablet. I use it for a monitor. And then the back side was this real small center pocket. This was the heel. That was the last section. No, I guess this wasn't the heel. It was just thicker than all the rest of them because I was using a saw with no clamp in it, no auto feed and all that, and I had to run it by hand. So this one was just a little bit thicker. But I lost the footage somehow when I was transferring it from the camera to the files. I taped them all and put them in one folder, and then when I went to separate them out into each individual rock that I polished, or each individual slab that I polished, I come across one that didn't look like it had anything on it, and I deleted it. Well, it turns out the one I deleted was the one that was the final for this, and the one that I saved was one that didn't have anything on it. I'm just sitting there showing the machine running with nobody around it. You hear me coughing in the background and piddling around, but I don't know what the heck I was doing because that's been a while. That was in December, and this is January. This is the end of January. And that was like the 9th of December. But so now I've got to do a closeout video for this rock. And this is it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and good, bad, ugly, I don't care. It's a comment. Any feedback's better than nothing. And tips, I'm always open for tips on what I'm doing wrong, what I might do to improve things. I'm still kind of new at this, but I'm trying to get these all edited out so I can put them on YouTube eventually. I never did show this with a light behind it either. It allows some light through. Some of the other ones that I did allow a lot more light through. This one ended up being thicker than the others anyway, but just because I cut it thicker accidentally. Okay, that's the video. Thanks for putting up with my slightly inept editing, maybe, if it's that bad. I don't know yet. I haven't had any comments from anybody yet. It's too soon, and no analytics to go from on how many people. I've had 177 views of my 5 videos that were up there. I've got 7 up there now. I put another long one in there, and I'm going to make a couple playlists, one for short videos and one for long videos. That way you can choose. You can go to my site or my channel and choose which you want to watch, whether it's the slow or the fast. And so anyway, thanks for watching, or slow or long, short or long. Let me rephrase that. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Always happy to hear from somebody. I don't get too many people talking to me out here except myself. And and leave if you've got any tips or complaints, let me know. I want to be able to help. That's the part about it. I'm trying to teach other people stuff that I've had to learn on my own. I've still got like 1,200 rock hounding videos on YouTube. That was mostly for identification of the rocks. Now this stuff here, I wouldn't have too much problem finding or realizing what that was. But when it comes looking like this, you don't really know what that is. I think this is chert. I'm not positive. It may be some kind of jasper, but I'm gonna see. I think I polished one side of it, or started to polish one side of it, just to see what if it would polish. But it's pretty hard. So, but anyway, that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and you guys have a good day, and stay tuned for the next one, or watch all the other ones that I've got posted so far. Hopefully there'll be more. I'm sure there'll be more because I've still got all kinds of footage left to put on here. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.